tractor lights on for the video, but I'm going to shut that off in a second and get to work and plant me another Blue Java. Okay, another day, another Blue Java. Let's get it planted. Okay, almost to the bottom. Let me show you that I'm chopping through the hard pan to the soft sand. That way the roots don't hit it. Okay, so maybe this will come out on the camera. It's pretty hard to see down there, a little dark. But what I'm doing is I'm chopping through the hard pan to the softer sand. So when the roots go down, they don't hit that hard pan. They'll hit the soft sand. Of course, they'll be in the compost that I put down there and the chips that turns into organic matter. But when they go through that, plus they can make their way, the roots can make their way to the pond. So let me get at it. I'm almost done right here. But as soon as I break through that, it's sand. You see right there, I'm picking up sand now in certain areas. Oh. So you can see the color difference. This is sand. I'm through the hard pan so the roots could go in this nice, soft, wet, moist sand eventually. With a shovel, you break through and you push on the side, and that collapses it. Okay. I broke through there and there. And you can see I'm deeper. I'm up to my waist here, and then it's going to come up another foot. So this is a deep hole. I just want to break through that. Whew. Let me see if I get out of here. Okay, so there's the hole. Water's leaching in already. Okay, so you can see I'm up to my waist over here, and I'm going to build up another foot. So this is a deeper hole. So I wanted to break through that hard pan to get to the sand like the others. And once again, water's leaching in from the pond. So I'm going to go get a yard or more, a heaping yard of mulch, and put it down there. And then I'm going to continue from that on up with manure. Back at you. Okay, I grabbed a bucket of mulch. Not quite a full bucket. My next load will be bigger, but let me start getting it in. Okay, I put the mulch down. That's all I need in here right now. The rest is going to be composted horse manure. Okay, so that's what the mulch looks like down in there. Okay, back with a load of composted horse manure. Let's fill it up. Now remember, once I'm level, I want to come up about a foot. I'm going to run that stringer this way too. From there, it should be level. Okay, let me rake it a little bit. Once again, a double-sided rake. The long tines grab a lot, and this side levels it a little bit better with just grabbing a little bit. Okay, so I squared that up and I built this up. Now I'm going to take the dirt that I dug out and put it around to build up the soil up to here. So let me get at it. Okay, I'm going to double check my measurement. Perfect, right there. Remember, each plant is spaced out 9 feet apart, and then I'm sending it this way and this way, so it makes a nice turn. So when you're filling, it's good to visualize a little bit so you don't kind of make things go off. Whew. It's wet, so it's a little bit heavier, but I always start from the outside and shovel over. That way I don't move this and still have to move that. I go up and over, and once it's piled, I rake it, and that's going to give me the height that I need. Okay, with the rake, I'll level it out a little bit, see where I'm at. Level it out and square it off. Okay, now let's see how level I am. Okay, so I hooked a string to that other banana plant. Just to hold it. Now I want to come from there to here and make sure it's level. Gonna put another stake in the ground right over here. Okay, gonna give it a tie right here. Now let's see where we're at. so I'm actually pretty good right there. Now that don't have to be 100%. I just relatively want this up uniform. It could be off just a little bit because the mulch on there is going to level it out, especially when it breaks down to compost. And for the most part, I'd rather have it going down that way a little bit. Okay, let's see where we're at. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, good. That's level all 4 ways. Okay, I have that level all 4 ways. So I'll just go ahead and square it up and then finish it up. Okay, so this is the center. So that's why I want to dig my hole right there. Okay, this is where I'm going to plant that Blue Java. So let me dig out the hole. Okay, measure the pot to the inside right about here. So I'm going to put that down, go a little bit deeper. Okay, once again, right to here, right to there. I'm good, good to go. Okay, so that's pretty important because you want it level. Whew. Okay, let's see if I get that out. Okay, that looks pretty good right there. Maybe just a hair up. Meanwhile, here's the roots. The roots are looking good. Breaking out the bottom. Whew, okay. Remember, when I got these, they were small and the roots were like that, so they filled in pretty good. Let me eye it up. Okay, that's even with that. It's wrapping around. Okay, so this is level with the ground. I'm gonna backfill it, compact it, and go get some mulch. Okay, I'm stepping around to pack it down, get the air pockets out. All the way on up to the top of the plant. Okay. So here's the top of the plant right here. Okay, right there's the top of the plant, right there. So I'm going to rake outward. Okay. A little bit more right on that. So if you noticed, from the top of the plant, the root system where the pot was, I raked outward like this. That way it's level. And the mulch goes on that. Go down in the pond and wash my hands. Okay, so this Blue Java is planted. I'm gonna go get some mulch and put it on here and rake it out. Hopefully I could get to another one. Oh. Okay, so I got a bucket of mulch, some compost, and I'm going to spread it out over it to help keep the moisture in and the weeds down. Okay, gonna move my tractor out of the way. Okay, so I got this Blue Java planted. I dug about a 3 or more foot hole, broke through the hard pan to the sand, filled it in with about a yard of compost, composted chips, and then filled the rest of it up with compost, which was, in my case, horse manure. And I came over the ground about a foot because that's the grade level I want, and I strung it with a stringer to make sure it was approximately the right height. Now, the Blue Java plant, now that it's planted good, it's got good compost, I'm going to go ahead and fertilize it with chop and drop and compost tea that I made out of Mexican sunflower and Comfrey Bakken 14. But first, let me explain. Okay, the Blue Java plant, you got to watch what you get. Not all of them that are being sold, especially online, are Blue Java. So Blue Java plant, let me tell you about it. The leaves are going to have a stripe down the center like that. It's going to be a coloration like a reddish burgundy. All the way around the leaf, there's a little trim around here. I don't know if you can see it. That also is that color. Make sure it has that going all the way around. Now the bottom of the leaf, if you can see it, there's a film on it. It's a grayish blue. Can you see that on there? Make sure the bottom of the leaf looks like that. Now, Blue Java banana plants grow like any other banana plant. They're going to grow green and they're going to turn yellow. They're not going to grow blue and they're not going to turn blue. But this film right here is on the actual banana. It's a grayish blue tint. If you look at it the right way in the sun or in the light, it's not going to be blue, but it's going to have that film, and that film is going to have a grayish blue tint. That's what makes a Blue Java. Now, people say it tastes like vanilla ice cream and all that because they call it an ice cream banana. Well, okay, they stretch it a little bit. It's a good tasting banana. I don't think it tastes like ice cream, but it's creamy and it's moist. It has the texture of an ice cream scoop. So that's where the term ice cream banana comes from. Blue Java ice cream banana. Now, the other ice cream banana is the Namwa. The Namwa is also termed ice cream banana because it has the same texture, and I'm growing some of those as well. So anyway, here you go. This is the Blue Java ice cream banana plant growing. And if you can see going around, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 planted. I got 2 more to plant there. That's going to total 6. And then the other plant over there is a Namwa. I'm going to plant that going all the way around. So on this whole back stretch, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 banana plants, all spaced out 9 feet apart. So this back stretch over here is my ice cream patch. So anyway, let me get going. Okay, so I'm feeling good this morning, so I'm going to plant another one right over here. Got my Blue Java that I just planted this morning, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that I planted. And I got 2 more over there. That's going to be number 5 over here and number 6 over here. And then I got room for 2 more plants that I'm going to be planting. Okay, so let me go ahead and start digging and planting this Blue Java banana plant. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get to work on another bed for my Blue Java banana plant, and it's going to be a Hugelkultur type bed because it's going to have composted chips on the bottom. No log over here because I'm by the water, but composted chips. So it's in the Hugelkultur family. Okay, right out from that and straight in with that. 9 feet from that is right there. Okay, so here I am standing in the bed that I just dug. It's up to my hip, my waist. It's going to come up another foot off the ground. I'm going to go ahead and put chips on the bottom, and then I'm going to go ahead and put horse manure, compost all the way on up, and I'm going to plant my banana plant in that. The corm of the plant's going to be in the composted horse manure. The roots are going to go ahead and come down and go into the moist chips, which are going to be like a Hugelkultur bed, and that's what I'm basing this on, Hugelkultur theory. And then also it'll be sucking, some roots will go into the pond. So these banana plants are going to be above the water table, and the roots are going to go down and be nice and moist and grow good. Now, I go through all of this trouble just so my plants will grow and be nice and healthy and have plenty of water, plenty of nutrients, plus I'll fertilize with compost tea, chop and drop, and all that good stuff. But I want to give them the best possible start. You could plant banana plants right into the Florida soil and they'll grow. Some people have problems with them growing really big and fruiting really nice, big, juicy, plump bananas. So I start like this. So mine do get tall. They do get wide. They have a lot of pups. They blossom sooner. They give off nice, healthy, plump bananas that taste good. So everything starts from the root up. I was taught that when I was young. I've been working my father's gardens since I was a kid. So I learned. We had horses and rabbits. All that went into the ground. Everything grew nice. So I just copied. So I make these videos to pass on what I learned to you. And if you watch a lot of my videos, I do a lot of grunting and hard sweating work just to show you what I go through. And you could take little pieces out of that and create your own Garden of Eden throughout all of your property. So I hope this helps you in some small way. Let me get on with it. Okay, so I got a yard of chips. Let me go ahead and put it in. Okay, that's enough chips. Let me go put this back and I'll go get some horse manure. Okay, I'm back with a bucket of composted manure. Let me fill up the hole. Okay, I filled the hole. And I went and got some more manure, and I'm gonna put it down in here. So I'm working on my second yard of manure right now. Okay, so I got this level this way, that way, and that way. Now I'm gonna smooth it out and dig the hole and plant my Blue Java. Okay, so straight out here, that looks like the center. And that looks like the center. We measure it. Yep. So it's 9 feet, and then it's centered this way. This is where I'm going to plant. Here's the Blue Java. Okay, so I got my measuring stick, making sure it's the proper depth over here. Right about there. That all looks good. Now I'm going to plant it. Okay, notice all the roots look nice. When I got the plant that was small root ball, they grew nice. Okay, I want to come up just a little bit. Just backfill a little bit. That'll take care of that. Okay. Gotta come this way just a hair. Turn it. Okay. Whew. Okay, let me rake it in. Okay, there's the base. That's the top. Okay, another Blue Java, a little smaller, and I got one more to go. Let me get some mulch and put it on top. Okay, got a bucket of mulch. Let's mulch the area. Okay, now I just got to move some of that out like that. This is where the pot is right there. So I dug a hole about 3 feet down up to my waist, came up about another foot, put chips in it, put composted horse manure in it all the way to the top, plant it, and put chips on top to retain the moisture and to keep the weeds from growing. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got one more Blue Java, and then 2 down at the end are going to be Namwa. So let me get going. Whew. Okay, got another hole dug right up to here. I'm gonna come up about another foot. I gotta go get some compost to put it in, some chips. and then composted horse manure on top of that. And I think that's probably it for the day. I did 3 in a row. I got 2 more to go, but it is hot. I'm glad it's a little bit overcast. Okay, got a load of chips. I'm gonna go put it down in the bed. Okay, I put some composted chips down there to give it the Hugelkultur effect. This is what it looks like. So now I'm going to go ahead and get some composted manure to put in the hole. Okay, got a load of manure over here. I'm going to go ahead and pile it in. Okay, got the chips and manure down. Now I'm going to backfill some of this dirt to bring it up a foot and see where I'm at. Okay, let's level it up and see where we're at. Okay, I went ahead and leveled it all up. Pretty much just about perfect. So let me dig right here. Remove my stringer. That's it, perfect. Dead center right there. Okay, got the Blue Java centered around the turn, 9 feet from that one. Let's go ahead and backfill it. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Blue Java plants all planted. Now, the Namwa go that way. So what I want to do right now is go get some mulch. Okay, got some composted mulch. I'm going to go ahead and put it around. Okay, move some of the mulch out right here from the base. I'm going to put some chop and drop around that. Okay, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Blue Java ice cream plants planted about 3 foot or more down. Composted chips on the bottom for the Hugelkultur effect to keep moisture in. Compost from there all the way to the top, a foot above the ground, planted, and got a mulch barrier around it to keep the moisture in and the weeds down. So there you go, Blue Java Hope you enjoyed. Hope you picked up something. Let me know if you get any banana plants and plant them, or if you do them in a similar fashion. Remember, you don't need a tractor. You don't have to go as deep. Just do the best you can. It'll be fine. Until next time, later. Okay, finished planting my Blue Java ice cream plants, and this is what it looks like. I planted 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 2 more plants to go over there, which is going to be Namwa. And here you go, that's a Namwa. That's another ice cream variety. That's going down the end. Okay. I think they're going to be happy in their new home. What do you think? I tucked them in tight in bed, and they should become nice, healthy banana plants soon enough. So with that said, back at you. Okay, here I am by my banana plant. I've been taking pictures from day 1, day 2, and today is day 3. Let's see what happens in 3 days. Got a lot of pollinators around them. You got the first set of bananas up here. You got the second set of bananas there. Got the third set and the fourth set and the fifth. So there's 5 batches of bananas. So you got 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Trying to stay still. The pollinators are flying all around me. The first day, there was 1 blossom that came out that turned into bananas. The second day, there was 2 for a total of 3. And now you just seen some more came out. The first one's again larger, the second one's again larger, and now these are blossoming. That's the third day. And a lot of pollinators around. So there's another big bud down there, and they're going to peel the petals off, and there's going to be more blossoms. Hopefully they're female, and hopefully they'll get pollinized. And we'll have more bananas coming down on day 4, 5, and 6. Who knows? I'll keep track of it later. It looks like my praying hands are doing good over here. They're getting larger, they're getting plumper. They're looking good. The blossoms keep coming out, but they're male blossoms, so they just drop. But I'm happy. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 hands up there, which is pretty nice. And let's not forget these. These are doing really well over here. They're looking good. I'm happy. Got some bananas coming in. That's what it's all about. Back at you.